So if you would just give us your account of what happened today.
Well, we were just riding along on the train. We are on our annual policy retreat to gather as members of the House and the Senate to develop our strategy about how we're going to address the needs and concerns of the American people. And so we were on our way to that retreat on an Amtrak train when all of a sudden, loud crash, the train lurched forward and then came to pretty much an abrupt stop. You knew pretty much instantly that you hit something, just didn't know what it was. It was minutes later before officials came running through saying that we had hit a garbage truck.
Wow. How are you feeling?
I feel fine. I mean, we have no injuries here. I have no impact. My wife is fine. I've heard of only, bumps and bruises from those that were on the train. Of course, those that were in the truck did not fare as well, and our prayers and thoughts go out to them and their families.
Oh, for sure. After the crash, what happened? What, in your opinion, was the response like? What did you do as a passenger who had just been involved?
Well, let me answer the second part first. I knew what the officials needed us to do was to stay where we are, and that's exactly what we did. We stayed pretty close to our seats. We have a number of members of the House of Representatives that were physicians in their former lives before they became members of Congress, and including our own Brad Winstrup from the 2nd District down near Cincinnati. And all of those physicians, when they heard that there were injuries outside, they immediately responded to try and offer assistance. So we just pretty much stood by and waited. The last thing you want, of course, is a gaggle of people getting in the way when first responders and others are trying to do their work.
Sure. But you did say some of the people who were qualified did exit the train to try to offer some help, right?
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Okay. So what happens now? Is the retreat still going on?
Yes. We're going to continue, although it'll be delayed this evening. But we're going to be bused, and they're working out the logistics of that now. So don't know when we'll board the buses or anything like that. I'm still in the same seat I was in when the accident occurred.
You are on the train right now?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Oh my. Okay. So what's the mood like at this point?
Everyone is pretty somber, but accidents happen. We won't know the details of this one for some time. I did notice as we were because what they did, they decoupled the engine that had hit the truck from our line of cars because there's an engine on both ends in case something like this happens. And so we reversed our course. So we traveled backwards about a half an hour to a town called Charlottesville. And so as we passed the truck there at the rail crossing where he was trying to cross, there were railroad warning barriers there that were down. So I don't know what the truck was trying to do. I mean, it's we won't know the details for some time.
Sure. So you have not been off the train at all yet, correct?
No, I have not been off the train. Not since I got on this morning.
Gotcha. Okay. Anything else you'd like to get across now that we
No.
know everyone's safe?
No, just want to make sure everyone knows, the purpose of these retreats are to address the needs and concerns of the American people, to develop our strategy about how we're going to do that. And, of course, we have a lot of momentum build up in 2017. Unemployment has plummeted. Job creation is way up. Americans are keeping more of their hard-earned money, so there's a lot of reasons to be optimistic because of the tax reform that was done. And so we've got our work cut out for us, and that's what these retreats are for. You know, they're not they're working sessions. They're not partying sessions. Just want to make sure that's understood.
Yes, thank you for clarifying. I appreciate your time. Do you happen to have any other photos of, you know, your account of what's happening? I don't know if you got any pictures as you drove by that we would be able to use in our newscast?
I do not have personally on me. If I have some, I'll get them to my press secretary Ben and have him get them out to you guys.
All right, great. Well, we appreciate it. Thinking of you, thank you again for the interview, and we're glad that you and your wife and everyone else are safe. And of course, our thoughts also with the truck.
Yeah, it's a tragic day for some people, and that's very sad.
Yeah. All right. Appreciate your time again, Congressman.
Okay.
All righty.
All
Bye-bye.
right. Thank you.